Hi, my name is Ashley Burkhalter, and I'm doing my presentation on the movie Blood Diamond. Alright. Blood Diamond is based on Sierra Leone in 1990. It is on the war between the government and the Revolution United Front, which is called the RUF, throughout the entire movie. This movie shows several different things. It shows what people are willing to do for money and diamonds. It shows friendship. It even shows a little bit of romance in a way. It shows kid soldiers and everything. Alright. It's based on these little slightly pink diamonds that are being smuggled out of Africa just to fund this war. Alright. We have three major characters. One is Solomon. He is a fisherman that gets kidnapped and forced to work in diamond mines. Doing this, he finds just a little diamond. Alright, they're really small. Well, he has this bright idea, like, if I get this diamond, I can help support my family. I can get them out of this country where all this is going on. So he goes off and sneaks into the woods and buries it, but right after he got done burying it, he gets caught. So they throw him in jail. They're like, okay, you've done something wrong. We don't know what it is because they didn't see the diamond, but they can just assume. Well, he gets thrown in jail for that. Then we have Archer. He is a smuggler. He even says he'll do anything. I mean, people do anything for money, right? That's what he says. He gets, at the beginning, smuggles diamonds through a goat, which, key word, the diamonds are in the goat, so there's blood on the diamonds. Blood diamond. Alright, he puts a diamond in his tooth, because he gets thrown in jail for smuggling it through the goat. Well, he hid the diamond still in his mouth. Alright, so he's willing to take his own tooth out and to smuggle these. Well, he hears about Solomon hiding that diamond. So he has this brilliant idea of, oh, I'm going to be your buddy. I'm going to sit there and convince you to help me. We can help each other. Well, little does he know is he actually forms a relationship with this man. They become blood brothers, per se. Then there's Maddie. Maddie is a journalist. She wants a sob story that's sitting there, like, one, to get good reviews, because it's going in a magazine or newspaper. Well, she meets Archer, and she finds out there's more to this story than children soldiers and everything. She sees the real depth of what these blood diamonds do. Alright? These diamonds are used for many things throughout the movie. One, it's to fund the war. I mean, they need guns, they need weapons, they need food and everything. They also get Solomon's family back. Alright? So there's war, family, and then there's friendship. This one diamond brought Archer and Solomon together. They probably wouldn't have even known each other if it wasn't for them. I'm going to show you a short clip to describe like the main thing of these blood diamonds.
Throughout the history of Africa, whenever a substance of value is found, the locals die in great numbers and in misery. Now, this was true of ivory, rubber, gold, and oil. It is now true of diamonds. According to a devastating report by Global Witness, these stones are being used to purchase arms and finance civil war. We must act to prohibit the direct or indirect import of all rough diamonds from conflict zones. May I remind you that the US is responsible for 2/3 of all diamond purchases worldwide, and I don't anticipate that demand diminishing. We must remember that these stones comprise only a small percentage of the legitimate diamond industry, whose trade is crucial to the economies of many emerging nations.
The Freetown government and their white masters have raped your land to feed their greed. IUF have freed you, the most slave and master here.
It's true, current estimates are that conflict stones account for only 15% of the market. But in a multi-billion-dollar-a-year industry, that means hundreds of millions of dollars are available for weapons in these conflict zones.
IUF is fighting for the people! IUF is fighting for Sierra Leone! Any bastard Becky will jump with the diamond and go cut the truth. Stop!
And we are joined today by members of that diamond industry who wholeheartedly endorse your proposal. I hope you join me in applauding their presence here. Mr. Van der Kamp and Mr. Simmons. Give it to me.
You need a website. Why not do it yourself?
So as you can tell, I mean, they just shot that guy. Didn't even care, didn't even want to hear the explanation or anything. They just shot him. So that shows how serious they were about these diamonds. Alright, they were dressed in raggedy clothes, because it's based on poverty. They didn't have money or anything. Well, there were different kinds of music throughout this movie. Alright, at the very beginning, it shows tribal music. Alright, it's very calming to begin with, and then it starts with drums. And the fast beat drums, it shows the anxiety of what really goes on in Africa. It shows that it's peaceful, but then there's lots of danger throughout the movie. Alright? They also did a lot with the costumes. Alright? Solomon and his family, they're dressed in, traditional African clothes. They're dressed in, fishermen's clothes. That just shows, that's what they wore. But then they transverse, and the rebels are wearing like cowboyish western clothes. So they sit there and show the difference in how, they just show the fine line of these are one group and these are the other. Alright. They also dress the children that are taken and turned into soldier uniforms. And that basically takes away their innocence. If you're not going to see a child dress up in a real soldier uniform, and they did this because they did take their innocence away. They were sat there and blindfolded these children and put a gun in their hands and say, shoot, and then took the blindfold off. So therefore, they killed that man. And they're like, oh, well, this is what I need to do. I mean, it's pretty sad, truthfully. And Solomon's son got kidnapped, and he was turned into one of these soldiers. And there's also a scene through this movie of his son sits there, I don't know you, leave me alone. And then a transversive, I hate you, I hate you. So he does know him, but he blames him if you let them take me. But truthfully, anybody can get taken. It's not Solomon's fault. It's not Archie's fault. None of them. Archer's fault. I mean, they did a lot with this movie. They did everything with the lighting and the costumes. They made the lighting change to different colors. Like one scene is yellowish green, and that's based on the poverty. I mean, one scene's completely yellow. of them, trading diamonds. So yellow is kind of like a gold color, so money. This movie was shown to say this is what African is. This is what it's based on. Archer and Solomon, through the whole movie, is one's going behind each other's back. And then towards the end, Archer gets shot, alright, trying to get this diamond. And he gives this diamond to Solomon and tells him, hey, go save your family. Alright, it turned into, it's more than just money. It's based on family. Go save your family. Get your kid out of, everything. Get your family safe.
Wonderful movie.
It was a great movie. So, but that's all.
Thank you. Very good.